everybody. Good wave there for you all. Y'all. Last time he woke up in Coal Harbor, beat up some of Molek Ball's goons, and got dropped here on the island of Arden, part of the Somerset Isle. Alright, so today we're going to make to the quote-unquote starter. Pretty much it's like part 2 of the tutorial. Gonna be making our way to the island of Kynarthe.
So little. Fair day, visitor. I'm Astanya, watch captain. I'll need you to for the record. Extra precautions with Queen Irene in town. You understand. I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and help. No, good. I want you to speak with 2 members.
That is not the starting quest. Okay. Yeah, there's somebody you need to talk to make your way to Kynarthe's Roost. In fact, I don't think there's even really a quest I need to follow to go there. You just need to talk to the person. In which case, I believe it is this person.
Greetings.
Or maybe not. Doc Rascal. Some Khajiit. Ah, yes, I believe it's that.
The inspector checked my cargo already. Where do you need to go? I have business.
Alright, to Kynarthe's Roost. The way that they had it Roost and then Arden. The story is how it was is that when you and the Prophet was teleported out of Coal Harbor, you got dropped into the ocean somewhere around Kynarthe's Roost here, and they pulled you aboard one of the ships that kind of got swept into shore here and destroyed. So you wake up pretty much on this destroyed coast here, full of debris.
Welcome to Kynarthe's Roost, friend. The hurricane must have been very disorienting. So many injured, confused. Keep your voice down. Try not to draw attention. Razundar is here on a mission of some delicacy.
This is definitely one of my favorite characters in the game.
Bandari ordered. Between your hands and Raz's good looks, we are certain to see this through. First,
this guy definitely has
where did you come from?
Quite the attitude.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where would you say you came from? Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your... Just a friendly Khajiit, privileged to see someone drop from nowhere and land in sea. Because you are no soldier, which is you.
Alright, so we gotta talk to Commander Kynarthe.
Glad you're up and about, recruit. We captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Before you head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil.
Eelsil is this way.
Yeah, I'll try and keep talking down to a minimum.
Eelsil, this recruit wishes to speak.
Isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. Yes, the Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. What do you mean, pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Arrogant sea pirates. To my...
We should speak privately. Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.
Alright. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this so far.
There,
seeing what I got from the last video here
you from
seems to be
but
somewhat
as
popular
the
with you guys.
Seal is most impressed with his newest bauble. But the undead are a threat to all of Kynarthe's Roost. If Kynarthe told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Kynarthe's Roost, oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done at the northern end of the island. Let's...
Alright, so, let's see. Looks like we get to explore
As
around a
part of
little
the
bit.
Dominion, you will get...
Come no closer. Heed my words. Are foolish, but how? The curse upon the shores of Kynarthe.
Yeah.
At last. This book had best be worth the price. What is that? Wait! I only want to make something beautiful.
Just gotta take care of these guys, get me some crafting material. That's pretty much what you're gonna be spending a large amount of your time doing, if you want to get some really nice equipment. Is you're gonna be hunting down all these creatures, including the mud crabs, in order to get your hands on crafting material for medium armor and light armor. Light armor you're gonna find in the way of plants. There's gonna be certain plants, such as for up to level, I want to say either 10 or 12, you're going to be looking for jute plants, which they'll give you material to make light armor. Then when we get to the upper levels, I'll spout off the names of the other things you got to look for. Besides armor, ingredients, and such, you can also find a wealth of different plants and other herbs, potion making, like those blue mushrooms over there that I have that are inside my cursor. You can use those to make health potions.
Hush, Father. I won't leave your side.
I definitely suggest maybe
Our
working on your potion making skills, just because it's a lot cheaper to make your own potions than spending the money to buy them. Now granted, it's going to take a little while to buy some potions, but in the long run it'll save you a lot of money. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing some little things along the way here. Good, some more elots. Let's see.
Knowledge is power.
Now from thunderbugs, you can they just drop. They have a chance of dropping armor and weapons and such like any other enemy, but they drop their special item. They drop is just something you can sell to a merchant for gold. There's no special properties. You're gonna need to collect some wood. Maple is the base wood that you can find. Yeah, a little lag going on here. Thing for me, but that's okay. It's no bother. Iron ore. as I said before, pretty sure I've mentioned this in the last episode. You use iron ore to craft your heavy armor and then your melee weapons.
Whew! Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Let's see.
Now you die.
Oh, I already found Mistral.
My temper is short, and my
This
brain
is,
long.
Mistral is the only main town here on Kynarthe's Roost. Pretty much find anything you can in all the major cities, minus guild halls.
Cause any trouble and you will sigh.
I'm pretty sure they don't have the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild on the island here. Let's see, we have Rezendar up here.
You're here. Good, good.
Just kind of ignore him for now. I'll be doing the side quest first. See, it's always a good idea to just explore your way first. Kind of get a feel what the terrain is like and kind of things you'll be running into and such. At least that's what I usually do. And I'm pretty sure everybody has their own little such that they do.
Don't cause trouble.
Pretty much know where the sky shards are. Some of them by heart. And my main character I have that I have in this.
Much longer till we
In fact,
put
I'm
out
actually
to sea.
almost done with the Dominion itself with that character. Made it all the way to the final area called Reaper's March.
When the storm comes, they'll get there.
So, I think you guys are going to enjoy the Dominion area. It's all very jungly and tropic-like.
Your chance for untold prosperity comes with dominion
Hello.
rule.
So it should look rather nice.
Yes, and in most Khajiit ports. Now,
Let's
think of
see.
a way
Check my inventory here.
Shall we?
That can be junk. It's gonna be eaten or used. Not. I don't eat recipes. Sorry if I mumble when I'm going through the inventory here. I've always found it easier to think out loud. I've always been that way. I don't know why. Definitely like the water effects in this game. This game definitely has some of the best water I've seen in a video game. And the best part is that you can have the water effects set to max, and it's not going to impact your frame rate very much. So that's very nice. Pretty sure I said this also in the first game, but just in case I haven't, in this game also, shadows, they really don't add a whole lot extra to the overall appeal of the game. Pretty much if you just want to be nitpicky with having everything on, that'd be the only reason you'd really need shadows. And yes, I am bashing on having a maxed out graphic. Some people, they prefer shadows and all that good stuff. For me, I'm more of a how well does the game run kind of person. If I can't have everything on without really impacting the frame rate, then I'm okay with that. Alright. Stay unlocked. Ooh. Rawhide guards of hell. Nice. Iron Mace of Frost. A very popular tactic, I guess, to really boost up your crafting skill.
Revelations await.
Is to, on all the dropped equipment that you get from bad guys and such, not really worth that much. Which pretty much they're the white quality items, so like this cast off iron sword, homespun breachers. This is the stuff that you want to so that you can get usable materials from them, as well as boost your skills with whatever material they're made out of. Should be dead. If I were to recommend a class of weapons that's good to use, I would definitely say any kind of mixture with archery is a pretty good build for a character, at least in my opinion. Because just with the archery, it gives you a nice flexibility with long-range combat as well as close range. That's mostly because of the kind of skill points you get. You have some that are, well, I've already explained what some of the different ones are, so I'm not gonna repeat. But pretty much go good with just about everything. Man, these things just don't want to die. And the NPCs stole my kill. Yeah, well. No big loss. Let's see. Got some more guys over here. Oop.
Have you seen Gary? He's missing. He is this one. Smugglers and search as a vile skooma peddler.
Alright. Leveled up. That's always fun. Let's see, what level is this? Level 4. Okay. Works for me. Imperial armor. These are some weird looking guys. Or girls, I guess.
Sang like a bird after.
Ooh, a pyromancer. One thing I like about the starter area is that they're actually pretty well varied in the kind of quests and such that you see. So it's kind of nice to see all this different stuff going on. Gives you a nice taste before you get going in the main areas. Which, that's another thing, is love how each new area you go to just keeps expanding. It's pretty great. Here's our prisoner.
I'll never, mother. You good now?
Yep. Yes. Finding the key. Simple stuff. And for those of you who are watching that have played through the beta and haven't gone back to it, and you're still a little curious about it, trust me, it's improved so much since beta. This game is actually a lot of fun to play now.
But I do.
You have really no fear of bug quests anymore, which is really nice. There we go.
I don't know how mother will take this.
Yeah, we pretty much killed his dad. Crazy Khajiit family, I know. Ooh, a rawhide helmet. That's always that was actually pretty unexpected to find.
You don't have the will for this.
Ow.
I do, cub.
Yeah, they have the special enemies like that guy spawn pretty quickly in these areas. Just because we've got a lot of players that go through this really quickly, so gonna have to have it that way.
What have you done? Then you have done what I could not. My husband now rests with the ancestors, free of the skooma. When Hazik embraced skooma with more affection than he did with me, I gave him every chance to claw him back. But skooma peddlers poisoned arrows to stun. I note the ardor of the moons within you and said, then Kari learns to Agir Trajijazeri. We justly take by force. At 3, you did what mother could not.
What I knew to be right.
Oh, these Khajiit. Oh, there's something else.
You've proven worthy of our name. Do you understand?
Yes, mother. I'll dance beneath the two
Oh my
moons, as you've taught me.
Then we must complete your training.
Oh, yes. These Khajiit are something else. At least I got some nice armor out of it. That's all I care about. So, when it comes to any RPG game, it always comes down to the loot. Is that what... Yeah, I'm just gonna stop trying to jump up there. Okay. Now then, what was I... Ah, yes. It's so easy to get sidetracked in these games. Just like any Elder Scrolls. It's so easy to get everything around you. Alright. I know. This is just kind of a question to you guys. I know usually my episodes are stuff like an hour long or so. Let me know if you'd rather have more episodes that are shorter, like a half an hour long, just so you guys don't have to divert so much time watching these videos. I mean, if you like watching the videos, you're gonna make time anyway. That's just you have to be somewhere or whatever that case might be. If you guys want to see shorter episodes, just let me know. Definitely be easier to accommodate that way. But if you don't mind hour-long episodes like I've been doing, then I guess you either say that or just not even bother. Oh, here's the jute. This is the flower that you can make light armor with. Guess it goes to level 14. Not 12. Okay. Well, now that we have that straightened out. Back to... Okay. Hello.
Please, a moment.
What?
Please, I need your help. My master, I'm part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. 2 magical walls. I have no doubt. My master and I had... so Aurelian thought it could be used.
Okay. The Tears of Two Moons. Man, these guys are...
May the 8 protect you.
Yeah, run back into the arrows falling down in the head. Okay, let's see. More guys to beat up.
From the sides!
Woo! You can also easily just spend your time running around beating up the enemies. That's also an easy way to find loot, is to pretty much just run around, beat up the enemy soldiers and such that you'll often see. Let's see, what do we got? Yep, more ailets. Let's see. Is there any others? Doesn't seem to be. Oh, here's another thing. I'm gonna be seeing quests that involve persuasion and intimidate choices. Actually, passive skills that you get by joining, or that you can unlock by joining the Fighters Guild for the Intimidate and the Mages Guild for the Persuade. I know, to me that's kind of stupid, because that makes you have to join one of those guilds. But, I mean, it's a whole new set of skills that you can look into. And even if it's just for those two, that's whatever. You get free experience and such for joining up with them. because it's actually a quest that you can find that is joining those two guilds. There's another guild that they currently have in here. It's called the Undaunted. I'm not quite sure what those guys are all about yet, but they have their own skill set that you can go through. Okay. Let's go to protein soup. A wide variety of different runes and such.
Where are you going? The temple is the other way. Come back here.
Oh, shut it. Alright. I really do enjoy finding all kinds of material and such here. Probably should concentrate more on these side quests and such, since I said I was going. There's a whole lot of damage. That would be fun. We'll hold off on getting that skill at the moment. Yeah, sometimes you get some weird water glitches and reflections, but yeah. It's nothing any TES veteran is used. It's nothing that a person who's played through the Elder Scrolls games before hasn't seen. In fact, I think those are really common in Morrowind. Think about it.
Get off my family's land.
Oh, shut up.
If you plan to loot my family's plantation, too late, sugar thief. The fire destroyed every last calcinator. Wait, I expected my sister to check on the tools herself. Why did she send a stranger? You lie! My father left yesterday to trade in Mistral, didn't he? No. I set the fires to destroy those damn tools. Not to hurt anyone. Not to hurt my father. We lost our last harvest to the Thunderbugs, despite the debt. Asbira bought alchemical tools to improve our crop, she said. But last week, I caught her brewing skooma. That vile drug destroys lives. When she refused to stop, I knew what must be done.
Oh boy.
My sister despises sand under her claws. But recently, I saw her digging out on the beach. Why else would she be out there, if not to bury skooma? I should go to my sister placed colorful seashells near whatever she buried. I bet there is a sack full of skooma vials next to them. I should really go check on my father.
Okay, that was a goal. Dead skeever. Beach. Pretty sure it would be this one. That is another seagull. What the heck? Maybe it's around here.
You think you can steal from the cross-street bandits?
What the heck? What are you doing here now, lady? And another chest here. You'll find these chests just randomly spawn around the map. They can be either in little hidden crevices or other places. So that's another reason why you want to take time to explore around, so you can find all the chests. Sometimes they have some pretty good stuff in there. Sack of skooma piles. How appropriate. Alright, into a temple courtyard. Oh, no wonder that person came back. Collect some of this stuff.
Where are you going?
Oh,
The
quiet.
temple is the other way.
Oh. Your temple. It's really easy to beat up these skeever. And that is a prime example of the archery. The arrow followed the rat through the floor. Oh well. Another nice thing is that in this game you can actually turn off the chat or hide it. So if you want to have the good classic view of Skyrim and have as minimal stuff on here as you can definitely set it up that way. It's very nice.
You there! Come here!
Looks like somebody died. Okay, usually they bury them underground.
I saw you
whatever.
scurrying around this plantation. I know you're running skooma. Tell me who you work for or you'll end up in a... That farmer shook himself to death. You think I don't recognize a skooma overdose when I see one? That I don't know why skeevers are frothing at the mouth? I should arrest the lot of you.
That's funny.
Buying time to get your story straight.
My father is dead, and now this insider wants to throw me in prison. They say they found evidence of skooma in the store, but that is impossible. Then Officer Lorin found nothing in the storehouses but suspicion. She's bluffing. What will you tell her? What's right is allowing us to recover from tragedy, not suffer more. Go. Father is...
All right, you've had enough time. Where's the skooma? Last chance. If someone doesn't tell me where the skooma is, you'll all face the consequences. Yes, well, it's my job to ask questions.
Yes.
Soldier, look after these people. Once they're settled, report back to Mistral.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll destroy this immediately. My sister is all I have left.
Ooh, more junks to sell.
Poison causes nothing but pain.
Apparently, skooma explodes when you stomp on it.
I am here, sister.
Assassination. Poison arrow, sweet. Ooh, assassin's blade can be morphed as well. See, heals when ability kills a target. Ability may be used at range. Ooh. I'm kind of liking that. Especially since I'm going to be an archery type character. Let's see. Go to the bow. What can we morph this puppy into? Interrupt spells. Cast off balance. Poison effect deals more damage versus low health enemies. I like that. Alright. Now we got a whole lot of stuff going for us. Ooh, heal it.
I've been at my post for so long.
Cooking fire. Nothing in the backpack. Well, that went well. Alright, let's see, where the heck are we? We are by the Temple of the Crescent Moons. We finished? No, we did not finish that yet.
No chance to have a look.
Oh, interesting. Maybe I didn't discover it yet, and that's what's going on. Oh wait, that's a different plantation. That's right, I came from this one over here. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
guns, freshly imported.
Yeah, I can sell all my junk now. And yeah, I did sell all those weapons and such. But no matter. I can just use my main character for crafting purposes anyway. Alright, that takes care of that.
Exotic foods from the min.
Laughing Moon's plantation.
The minion markings on the hilt.
Hi, local evokers.
All this wasted gas. First the hurricane, Dominion and Paris fight best to the east. When moon sugar runs dry, find out what's at best. Ha! You pull this one.
That's always fun. Messing around with all these guys. Always want to check around to see what kind of materials we can find. Because you're never quite sure what it is you can find until you actually check it out. Really, the main thing you want to be looking for, and if you want that, is the racial motifs.
Rats, this one says. Do they listen? No! Stupids. Already not with sugar. Go inside, lock the door. Underbugs. Undoubtedly. Wonderful. Save some eggs.
He's excited. Alright, time to steal some thunderbug eggs. This is a very nice, easy quest. A lot of the quests in the beginning are pretty easy. First one though was a rat nest. This not.
We did not expect you so soon, Inspector Tarma. I could use a break. The truth. But we have nothing to hide, Inspector. Clever luring thunder. Excellent. Our Joan and Joe dance kindly.
Alright, that takes care of another area. This is going very well. Alright, Temple of the Tombs. Just gotta work my way up a little slow. See, remember remember one of these temples has...
Knock the light from his eyes.
Yeah, they'll get some martial arts going on there.
Hello.
One of these temples has a,
Waning crescent. Full moon
a
set.
sky shard somewhere around here.
Can any of you hear me? You there? Have you seen my squad? We were all and thought I heard. I'm sure our ship fell. Squat creature. Good luck.
Sure. Help out the squad. Nice and simple. Huh. Easy. Before you had to collect
I
that
lost
stuff
a lot
off
of
of the
friends in that
ailets.
storm. I saw her swept overboard in that. Hello, Juice. Hope they appreciate their good.
Huh. Apparently you can still get it off of the ailets. Yeah, why not? Let's beat up my crab. Alright, we'll finish off this, see where
She's alive.
where we
Gloating.
stand.
Blessings
after this
upon you,
quest.
stranger.
I know this hasn't been quite so directed as the last episode, but last episode was pretty much straight tutorial. That's really not as open as the rest of the game. Lockpicking is definitely one of the easiest things you do in this game. After you figure out the pattern of how the lockpicking works, then really it's just being a little cautious when you go to one of the pins, I think they're called, so you don't break your locks.
Who are you? Alive? Taste like sand. Lieutenant Gellin pulled me.
Alright, go to the cave. Simple enough. Oh, apparently they die. Alright. Cave. Guess it's over here. By the Temple of the Dark Moon. Oh, yes, that's right. I remember this spot area, or this area over here. I think there's supposed to be like a giant snake or something in here. Yeah, Lieutenant Gellin? Something like that. It kind of saddens me that there's no giant snake in here to fight. Oh well.
Turns out my squad. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh!
A hurricane. Some kind of. We need to. Take this.
Alright, now we need to investigate the beach ship. And we got some lag issues here, but that happens from time to time. Give me the wood! Like Steve, I need. Ah, come on! Oh, fine, forget you. Stupid wood. Quartermaster,
you want a slick-arsed sea viper or a cabbage-mouthed castaway? State your business with the crew of the Prowler. The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh.
Yes.
Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines prove they're more than two-legged cargo in shiny armor. If they I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Oh, and our sun-sighter. Sure. Talking's easier than working. Well,
alright, let's get this going.
These aren't Dominion sailors. We'll show that old sea cat. Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. He's on his way. Nustella's is good with a mouth. She'll have those leaks. Onglorn is our best. I almost pity the sea. But it's time for that mangy.
Yep. One of the benefits of going through quests.
Prowler for your Marine friends.
Everything usually gives you the best results.
Yep. Something you'll want to hear. You just made the word.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about talking to her. Alright. Well, this pretty much wraps up today's episode. We got some good work done here. Let's kind of take a look at here. We pretty much cleared out the whole central area here and started working our way up in this area into the western portion of the island. I'd say that we got through about half of the side quests today, so there should be a part 2 and maybe a part 3 left for the Kynarthe's Roost. Hope you guys are enjoying this once again. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want to hear during these episodes or whatever. If you're liking this a whole lot, click that like button below. Share the video with others who may be curious about the Elder Scrolls series or Elder Scrolls Online. The more the merrier, definitely for this game. And, well, that pretty much wraps up today's video. So, guess I'll see you guys later. See you guys in the next video.